that sound? That sound. Cool. Okay, good morning, guys. My name's Emma, or Strong Yogi, if you haven't met me just yet. And if you are returning, then welcome back. Good morning. I'm going to be taking you through a Vinyasa flow today. So that's all about connecting your movement with your breath. It'll be about an hour's long. And so the practice will be about 45 minutes. And then there'll be a little bit of relaxation at the end this morning. So it'll be a nice sort of stretchy, energizing morning flow to get you set up for the day, set up for the week, start our Monday mornings off right. I'm not going to be playing any music in the background, so if you want to pop your own music on, then please do feel free to do so. And we won't take any breaks throughout the practice. So if you need to take a break at any point, then you can come into one of two poses. So from your tabletop position, where your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips, from here you can just sink those hips backwards towards your heels and rest your forehead down onto the mat. This is your child's pose. Or from the same position, you can tuck your toes, lift those knees and raise those hips to the sky, gaze towards the belly button. This is your downward facing dog. So you can take either two of those as a resting pose if you need to do so at any point throughout the practice. If you struggle with any poses, just come out of them, do something different, come back into them if you can, and just be mindful of any tension or any pain, any little niggles you have in your body. Obviously, I can't see you, so just be mindful. Take the practice to your own level. Brilliant. So let's get started. We're going to start lying down on our mats today. So if you can just bring yourself to a nice lying down position, so lying on your backs, and just place one hand on your chest at your heart center, and just place one hand on your stomach here. Just let those feet drop out to the side, and just feel your breath here. So don't try and change anything just yet. Just breathe normally, and with those hands resting on your stomach, on your chest, just feel the stomach rise and fall, and feel the chest rise and fall with each inhale and exhale you take. Nice, just holding here, noticing any tension you're holding in your body this morning. Maybe you're feeling a little bit stiff, having just woken up first thing. And from here, just take a nice deep inhale through your nose. And take a nice complete exhale, allowing yourself to sink into your mat. And again, inhale. And exhale deeply. And just continue with that breathing pattern a few more times. So nice deep inhales and nice complete exhales. Slowing down that breath. With your inhale, feeling the chest rise, bringing in new positive energy. And as you exhale, feeling the chest fall, the stomach empty, you're sinking into your mat, releasing anything that no longer serves you. Any negative tension, negative energy, let it go. And take one more nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Maybe you want to set an intention for your practice. Maybe you want to set an intention for your entire day or week. Nice. And from here, we're just going to draw those knees upwards towards the chest. Hug those knees in and rock from side to side, forwards and backwards, just massaging that lower spine. Drawing the knees in towards the abdomen, massaging the abdomen. Just bringing a nice little bit of movement in there this morning. Nice. From here, take a nice deep inhale, lift the legs to the sky, point the toes upwards. Bring your hands behind your thighs. So inhale, the toes point to the sky. So really point those toes, so really feeling that stretch in the front of your foot. And then as you exhale, flex those feet, so soles of the feet face towards the sky. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Nice. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex the feet. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex the feet. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, draw those legs apart, so take them nice and wide. Bring the hands to the inside of the thighs, and then we're just going to draw nice big circles with those toes. So taking them in one direction, warming up the ankles here, just letting those legs hang out to the side, feeling that stretch through your hips. And then roll them in the other direction. Nice. From here, inhale, bring those feet back together. Exhale, put a bend into those knees. Take hold of the outside of the feet with your hands and draw those knees in towards your armpits, coming into your happy baby. Really pull those feet down with soles of the feet face towards the sky. Inhale here. And exhale, just feeling that stretch in your hips. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring those legs back down to the mat. So take those legs out long. And then from here, we're just going to put a bend back into your left knee, bring the sole of the left foot to the floor. And then as you inhale, just lift the right leg up. And then as we exhale, we're going to take it out to the side and draw it downwards. So drawing nice big circles with that leg pointing the toes. Inhale, the foot goes to the sky. Exhale, drawing it down, nice big circles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, engaging that core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. When we get to the top, we're going to take the other direction. Exhale, lower that leg. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more nice big circle. Inhale, lift. We'll hold at the top. And just take the hands behind the thigh or behind the calf. Flex that foot and just draw that leg in towards your chest. Maybe you want to take hold of the toes. Maybe you want to put a little bit of a bend into that knee. And just hold here, feeling that stretch through the back of your leg. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, maybe pull that leg a little bit closer, releasing any tension. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release that leg. Place the right foot down to the mat, bend that knee. And then just take that left leg out nice and long. Inhale, we're going to raise that left leg to the sky, point the toes. And exhale, that leg comes down, round beside us. And inhale, reach that foot to the sky. Exhale, taking it out to the side, drawing it down. Nice big circles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. When we get to the top, we're going to take the other direction. Exhale, lower the leg. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just do 2 more to this side. Nice big, slow, meaningful circles. And when that foot reaches the top on your second round, you're going to flex the foot in, so place the fingers behind the thigh, behind the calf, or reach all the way up to the toes, and just draw that leg inwards towards your chest. Bending that knee if that feels good for you today. But just feeling that stretch wherever you are down the back of the leg. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Nice inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you can pull it a little bit further. Inhale and exhale. Release that foot. Release that foot back down to the mat. Nice. Bring those feet nice and close to the sit bones. Drop those hands beside you. As you inhale, we're going to lift those hips off of the mat. Raise the hips to the sky. Peel the spine upwards, one vertebrae at a time. We're going to hold in our bridge pose. Pushing those thighs together. We're on the soles of our feet and up on our shoulders here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, drop those hips back down to the mat. Reset, take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale, peel that spine off of the mat, raise those hips to the sky. Push those thighs together. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, push those hips upwards. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, lower those legs back down to the mat. And from here, just push yourself up to a seated position. Nice, we're going to take those legs out nice and long. And we're going to take our forward fold. So inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Reach up nice and tall, lengthen the spine, toes are pointing upwards. And then as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. So take this to wherever you can. You're going to gaze towards your toes here. And you're hinging from the hips, not rounding through the spine. So often people aim to try and get their forehead down to their knees. But really we're aiming to get that chest down first. So hold here. So with every exhale, you're releasing a little bit more tension and maybe dropping a little bit further into that pose. So take a nice deep inhale, creating space. And then exhale, folding forward, taking that fold a little bit further. Feeling that stretch in the back of your legs, but with every exhale, any tension you're holding in that area melting away. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's release that pose. Come back up to center. Bring the right foot to the floor so the sole of the foot comes to the floor. Hug that knee in towards your chest so the left toes are still pointing towards the sky. Take your right hand behind you. Inhale, reach the left fingertips to the sky, gaze upwards. And then as you exhale, twist around to the right hand side. You can either hug the right knee in, or you can bring the left arm to the outside of the right knee. Gaze over your right shoulder towards the back of the room, the back of your mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Spine is long, chest is open. Draw that belly button inwards, crown of the head lifts towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you twist a little bit further. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Release that pose. Drop the right knee out to the right side. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Those left toes are still pointing towards the sky. Hips and chest are square to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky, lengthen. And exhale, hinge at the hips, gaze towards the toes, fold forwards. Bending that left knee if you like. Holding here, feeling the stretch. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Nice inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Let's come back up to center. Release the pose. Take that right leg out long. Point the toes to the sky. Draw that left knee inwards. Place the sole of the foot to the mat. Hug that knee in towards your chest. Nice. Place that left hand behind you. Inhale, we're going to raise the right hand to the sky. Gaze upwards, create space. And exhale, twisting to the left, either hugging that left knee in or placing your right arm to the outside of your left leg. Gazing over your left shoulder, feeling that twist in your spine. Draw the belly button inwards, imagining that string on the crown of your head. Right foot stays flexed. Gaze towards the back of your mat. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you twist a little bit further. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, release the pose, come back to center. Drop that left knee out to the side. Those right toes stay pointing towards the sky. Flex the right foot. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Lengthen, make sure the hips, the chest is square to the front of the mat. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Gaze towards those right toes. Nice, hold here, inhale. And exhale, maybe you want to bend that right knee. Just feeling that stretch. And melting into the pose with every out breath. So inhale, creating space. Exhale, dropping into that space. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's release that pose. Bring the right leg in to cross the left. So cross legs. And from here, we're going to inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, placing your right palm down to the mat, reaching over with your left. Gazing towards the left fingertips, pushing the left shoulder backwards, feeling that stretch in the left side of your body. Keep that left sit bone grounded. Hold here, chest, heart is open. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, we're going to take it over to the left. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand reaches up and over. Push the right shoulder backwards. Right sit bone stays grounded. Gaze towards those right fingertips. Open the chest here. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, palms come down to our knees. We're going to do some seated cat-cow. So inhale, look upwards, arch the spine. Exhale, shin comes to chest around the spine. Draw the belly button inwards. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Use those hands to push into the knees. Exhale, round that spine. Chin comes to chest. Nice. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. And just take a few more here with your own breathing pattern. Maybe you want to start to draw circles in this pose if that feels good for you. Just take a few more, just warming up that spine this morning. And if you're drawing circles, make sure you change that direction. Nice, just do 2 more wherever you are. And then just come back to a neutral spine. Nice. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. And then exhale, we're going to place those hands in front of us. Roll yourself into your tabletop position from here. Nice. So from here, we're going to step our right foot to the outside of our right hand. And we're just going to sink into that pose. So keep the left hand grounded. And as you inhale, reach upwards with your right fingertips. Gaze upwards. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale. Exhale, place that hand back down to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. This time the right hand stays grounded. Inhale, reach those left fingertips to the sky, gaze upwards. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, place that palm back down to the mat. From here, inhale, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and you're going to step the left foot to the outside of your left hand, coming into our yogi squat here. So if you're on your toes, that's absolutely fine. Or you can walk those feet a little bit wider, bring those hands together at heart center, push into your thighs with your elbows, and bring those hands together at heart center. So keep that chest lifted. A tendency here can really be for those knees to drop inwards and for you to just round into the pose. But we want to create space. So lengthen the spine, draw the crown of the head upwards as those hips sink downwards. Maybe you want to add a little rock from side to side, just feeling that stretch in your hips. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, place the palms to the mat. And then inhale, we're going to raise those hips to the sky, walk those feet slightly inwards, and just take hold of your elbows with the palms of your hands. Let the crown of the head drop downwards, and just rock from side to side, forwards and backwards, feeling that stretch, feeling that lengthening in your spine. So no effort required here, literally just hang in the pose. Feeling the length, bend the knees if that feels good. Nice, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, place those palms to the mat. Walk those feet back out as wide as the mat. And drop those hips back down, coming back into that squat. Bring those hands together at heart center. Push those elbows into the knees, gaze forwards. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale, exhale, place those palms to the mat. Put a bit of pressure into those hands. And we're going to step the right foot back, keeping the left foot to the side of the left hand. Drop the right knee, untuck the right toes. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale, grounding through your right hand this time. Inhale, reach the left hand to the sky. Gaze upwards. Push that shoulder backwards. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Place that palm to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, ground through the left hand this time. Inhale, reach the right fingers to the sky. Gaze upwards. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, push that right shoulder backwards. Inhale and exhale. Let's place the palm to the mat. Inhale, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, stepping that foot forwards to the outside of the right hand. Let's take that squat again. Lengthening. Nice. So this time you can either hold here or you can push into the left leg with the left arm. And we're going to inhale, reach the right fingers to the sky, gaze upwards, taking a little twist. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, swapping sides. So bringing the right palm to the ground, pushing into the leg with the right arm and reaching the left fingers to the sky, gazing upwards. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, face those palms back down to the mat. Inhale, lift those hips upwards, walk those feet inwards, and we're going to take our little ragdoll pose again. So bringing the palms of the hands to the elbows, crossing those arms, and just letting that body swing. The crown of the head is drawn downwards towards the mat, and just using the weight of your body to really feel that lengthening. Stretching yourselves out. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Face those palms to the mat. And inhale, we're going to raise the hands to the sky. Bring those hands together. Gaze upwards. And exhale, drawing that energy downwards to heart center. Nice. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, roll up through that spine, one vertebrae at a time, slowly, slowly. Rolling the shoulders when you get to the top. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky, palms come together. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. This time, inhale, we're going to take that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. And then if it's in your practice, you can jump back to high plank, or if not, you can step the right foot, step the left foot back, take your high plank. From here, we're going to bend the elbows, lower ourselves down, chaturanga, or you can take knees, chest, chin. And then inhale, come into your upward facing dog. We're on the palms of the hands, the front of our feet, hips are lifted, shoulders are away from the ears. And then exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips to the sky, coming into our first downward facing dog of the practice. So from here, just pedal those feet, bend the knees, walk through your dog, really melt that chest downwards towards the mat, gaze towards your belly button, shake those hips, shake that head. Just bring some nice morning movement into your bodies, warming yourselves up for the day. Whatever you need, take it. Nice. Feeling that stretch, that lengthening in the back of your legs, through your shoulders. Nice. And from here, take a nice deep inhale, bend those knees, gaze forwards, and you can step or jump back to the top of your mat. Exhale in that forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, palms come together. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky, gaze upwards. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, come into that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jump back, high plank, bend the elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. From here, inhale, reach that right leg to the sky. And exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat. Raise those hands to the sky, taking your high lunge here. Arms come beside the ears. Nice and strong through the back leg, front knees bent 90 degrees, knees over the ankle. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend those elbows, cactus arms. Gaze slightly upwards, pushing the shoulders, the elbows backwards, pushing the chest forwards. Hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, place the palms to the mat. Step that right foot back to meet the left, and we'll take a flow, lower yourself down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat. Raise the hands to the sky, high lunge. Nice and strong through the back leg. Left knees bent 90 degrees, knees over the ankle, gaze forwards. Arms at the side that is. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend those elbows. Cactus arms, push the elbows, the shoulders backwards, pushing the chest forwards, gaze slightly upwards, sinking into the pose, feeling the stretch in your chest. Feeling the opening in your hips, the strengthening through your legs. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, face those palms to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right, high plank. And we'll take our flow. Bend those elbows, lay yourself down. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees. Your choice, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale in that standing forward fold. And inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Palms come together. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, take that halfway lift, look up. And exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank, bend those elbows, take your chaturanga, come down onto your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide into your upward facing dog. Exhale, raise the hips to the sky, take your downward facing dog. Nice. From here, inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of your mat. Nice. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, coming back into that high lunge. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, bring those arms out to the side. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, twist to your right. Send those right fingertips backwards. Gaze backwards towards those fingertips. Open the chest. Make sure that front knee is still bent 90 degrees, knees over the ankle. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Bring those palms together. Exhale, draw those hands together at heart center. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, twisting to your right, hook that left elbow over the right thigh. Push down into the pose, bringing your hands together at heart center. Taking that gaze upwards over your right shoulder if you can. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, step that left foot forward to the front of your mat. We're taking our twisted chair. Those big toes come to touch if you can. Twist into the pose. Bend those knees. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring those hands together at heart center. We're taking our normal chair pose here. So tuck that tailbone under, lengthen the spine. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, sinking a little bit deeper maybe. Inhale and exhale, twisting to the left, hooking the right elbow onto the left thigh, pushing those thumbs to your heart center, gazing upwards, twisted chair pose, making sure you bend into those knees. Inhale here, exhale, inhale, and exhale. As you inhale, shifting the weight onto your left foot and coming up onto the right toes. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, let's try and step that right foot back into our twisted high lunge. Nice. Hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky, nice and strong through the back leg, making sure that left knee is bent 90 degrees and knees over the ankle. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, draw those hands out to the side. Take a nice deep inhale here, and exhale, twist to your left, gazing backwards towards the back of your mat, towards the left fingertips, and making sure that front knee stays bent 90 degrees. Nice and strong in your lunge, challenge your balance. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, cartwheel those arms back towards the sky. Exhale, place those palms to the mat. And let's step that right foot forward to meet the left. Exhale in your standing forward fold. And inhale, collecting all that lovely energy. Raise those hands to the sky. Bring the palms together. And exhale, draw those hands together at heart center. Just take a moment here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards, gaze towards that mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step that right foot back, lower that knee to the floor, untuck the toes. Raise the hands to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, bring those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, folding forward, so bringing your chest down to your thigh, making sure that leg is bent 90 degrees, so the left knee is over the left ankle, and push those hands upwards as you bring the crown of your head downwards towards the mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale, gaze forwards. And then as you exhale, straightening into that left leg, raising those toes off of the mat, coming onto the heel, sinking the hips backwards, coming into our half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Gaze towards your knee here. And feel that stretch down the back of your leg. So with your hips, sometimes a tendency here can be for your hips to drop from one side or the other, which makes the pose a little bit easier. You don't feel the stretch so much. So if that's happened, just shift those hips back to center and make sure you're really feeling the pose. And then if you like, you can turn the left toes out to point to the left side of the mat just to deepen that stretch, if that's what you need. But if not, just focus on your breath. So taking a nice deep inhale, and then as you exhale, maybe sinking a little bit deeper into the pose. Maybe that forehead comes a little bit closer to the knee. Nice inhale here. Exhale, feel that tension melting away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, put a bend back into that knee, so coming into our low lunge. And then we're just going to walk the left foot to the right side of the mat, and we're going to drop the knee down to the left side of the mat. Coming into our pigeon pose, so you can scoot that right leg backwards a little bit if you like. And then walk those fingertips back up towards your hips. Really open the chest here, so creating space, gaze upwards. Puff that chest open. This is our pigeon pose. Feeling that stretch in your hips, so sinking downwards into your hips here. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale here. Inhale and exhale. Let's walk those fingertips forwards, coming onto our palms, coming all the way down onto our forearms, sinking our forehead down into the mat, and feeling that stretch in our hips. Nice inhale here. And exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. So just allowing yourself to hold in this pose just for a few moments. And just really feeling the stretch in your hips, sinking downwards into your mat, grounding downwards. And just feeling any tension melting away with every out breath you take. Let's just hold here. And just really appreciate this stretch and all of the wonderful things it's doing for you. Let's just take a few more breaths here. This is a really good one if you have time, if you've got tight hips, to hold for much longer. Just to really ease away any tension, opening up those hips. But for now, we're going to take a nice deep inhale and we're going to exhale, walk those hands back up to your hips, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, and we're going to step the left foot back to meet the right, coming into our high plank. And we're going to bend our elbows, take our flow, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog, hips are lifted. Exhale, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog, gaze towards the belly button. Nice. From here, we're going to inhale, step that right foot forward to the front of the mat. Lower the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, sinking into this pose. So sinking into the hips, making sure that that right knee hasn't fallen any further forward than the right ankle. So they're in one straight line. Reach those hands to the sky, arms beside the ears. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's interlace those fingers behind us. Push the palms together. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen, and exhale, folding forwards. Pushing those arms forwards to the top of the mat, drawing the crown of the head downwards towards the mat. Really feeling that stretch in your shoulders, in your chest, and in your hips. Hold here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, place those palms down to the mat. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, sinking backwards, so straightening through that right leg. Coming onto the heel, raising the toes to the sky, sinking the hips backwards. Gaze towards the knee. Making sure those hips stay square. And then if you want to increase that stretch, taking the toes out to point to the right side of the mat. In your half splits here. So take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, maybe fold a little bit further. Feeling that stretch through the back of your leg. And knowing that today you're exactly where you need to be. So don't try and force anything. Don't try and force your forehead down to your knee with risk of injury. And maybe today you feel a little bit differently to yesterday or the day before, and know that that's absolutely fine. No 2 days are the same. One day you might have something and the next day you might not, but the day after that you might get it again. Nice, take one more nice deep inhale here. And exhale, coming back into that lunge. Walk that right foot over to the left side of your mat and drop that right knee over to the right side. So just move that left leg back a little bit further. Inhale, gaze upwards, walk those fingertips backwards, open the chest. Hold here, inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale, gazing slightly upwards, pushing the shoulders backwards. Inhale and exhale. Let's walk those fingertips forwards, coming onto our forearms, resting our forehead down onto the mat, and sinking into those hips in our pigeon pose. Nice, holding here, feeling the stretch through the hips. And really feeling grounded down into your mat, sinking into your mat and really giving yourself permission to surrender yourself to this pose. Just let yourself melt into it. So just try not to hold on to any tension, feeling tight in your body, maybe through fear of being slightly uncomfortable. Just melt into the pose. Your body will go to wherever it needs to go to, and then your breath will take you that little bit further. Hold in and breathing, melting a little bit further, releasing tension. Let's take a nice deep inhale here, and exhale, walk those hands back towards your hips. We're going to tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and step that right foot back to meet the left's high plank. Nice, bend those elbows, lower yourself down, take that full chaturanga, or you can do knees, chest, chin. Inhale, take that upward facing dog. Exhale, raise the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, hold here, inhale. And exhale. Nice, inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale in your standing forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, come all the way up onto those tiptoes. Arms stay beside your ears. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as we exhale for a count of 8, we're going to lower ourselves down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And when those hips come down to your heels, just drop those arms down behind you onto your mat. And we're going to just take those legs out nice and wide. Point those toes to the sky. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, hinging at the hips, fold forwards. So maybe the palms come to the mat, maybe the forearms come down to the mat, maybe the chin comes down to the mat. And just hold here, walking those fingertips forward with each exhale, feeling that stretch in your hips. Really make sure those toes are pointing towards the sky to keep those legs engaged in this pose. It really makes all the difference. Nice, inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, walk those hands back up towards your hips. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're just going to lean over towards your right hand side. So taking hold of your right big toe with your peace fingers and reaching up and over with that left hand. So keeping that chest nice and open and feeling that stretch in the side of your body here. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, maybe you sink a bit further. Left sit bone stays grounded. Inhale. Exhale, release the pose. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, we're going to take it to the left. So the two peace fingers take hold of the big toe and just lean over to the left hand side, keeping that chest nice and open. So pushing that right shoulder backwards. Maybe you want to gaze towards your right fingertips. Keep the toes pointed. Feel that stretch in the right side of your body. Keeping that right sit bone grounded. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release the pose. Bring those legs together. Inhale, we're going to reach forwards. And then as we exhale, we're going to roll ourselves down all the way onto our backs. Nice and slowly engage the core. And bring those soles of the feet up towards your sit bones. So bend those knees. Nice. And from here, we're just going to cross the right leg over the left. Shift the hips over to the right side of the mat. And drop those knees over towards the left side. And to increase that twist, just taking the arms, taking the gaze over to the right. And just holding here, melting into this pose, feeling that twist in your spine. Releasing any tension you're holding in that area. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Melting down, maybe the knees drop a little bit closer to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release that pose. Bring the legs back to center. Reset the hips, release the right leg from the left. And we'll take the other side, cross the left leg over the right. Shift the hips over towards the left side. And let's drop those knees over to the right side of the mat. Take the arms, take the gaze over towards the left side. Feeling that twist in your spine. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, maybe those knees drop down a little bit further. Releasing any tension as you melt deeper into the pose. Nice, take one more nice deep inhale and exhale, draw those knees back to center, shift those hips back to the middle, release the left leg from the right, and let's hug those knees into the chest like we did at the beginning of our practice. Nice, just massaging that spine, massaging the abdomen. And then take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the legs, point the toes, and draw those legs inwards towards your chest. So taking hold of the calves, the toes, whatever you like. Drawing them inwards, bend the knees if you like. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, taking hold of the outside of your feet. And exhale, bending those knees, drawing them downwards into your armpits. And coming into a happy baby, rock from side to side, forwards and backwards. Feeling that stretch through your hips. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're just going to take those legs out nice and long. Drop those arms by your side with your palms facing upwards. And close those eyes as you rest in your Shavasana. Breathing here. Just taking your normal breathing pattern. And just allowing yourself to feel grounded into your mat. Being present, being still. And just allowing yourself to rest and restore. Feeling all that lovely energy that you've just created running through your body. From your head to your toes. And as it runs through your body, releasing any tension while you're still holding it. Just allow yourself to feel heavy as you sink downwards into the ground, into your mat. Notice how you feel. The Don't try and change anything. So from here, you can either stay in your Shavasana for a little bit longer, or if you want to end your practice with me here, we're just going to start to slowly bring some movement back into the body. So wriggle the fingers and wriggle the toes. Gently rock that head from side to side. And then draw those knees into the chest. And roll yourself over onto your right hand side. Resting your head in your hand. Keep those eyes closed. And from here, with those eyes still closed, gently pushing yourself back up into your comfortable seated position. Cross those legs. If that's accessible to you, bring those hands together at heart center. Bow the chin downwards towards the chest. Feel that lengthening in your spine and your neck. And just notice how you feel. Notice how your breath feels. And take a nice deep inhale through your nose, gathering that nice fresh air. And exhale, releasing anything you no longer need. And just take a moment here to give thanks to yourself, appreciate yourself, and be grateful for yourself, all those around you, and all that today has to bring, all that this week has to bring. Remembering that intention that you set, carrying that with you. Take one more nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring those thumbs up to your third eye in between your eyebrows. Lift the head. Inhale here. And exhale, drawing those hands down together at heart center. Blink the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Let me know if you have any feedback. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you all again very, very soon.